Alrighty, good morning, traders. Kayvon, good morning to you, man. Hope you're doing well. So, yesterday, hit max loss. Surprising. Not entirely. A little bit for me, but I took the profits on the stings. Yesterday's stings. I'm still not over it. Everything turned around that I was in. I didn't take profits on anything other than one trade, and everything turned around, stopped me out. So ended up being red on the day. New rule. I got like a sticky note of rules I'm applying in my account. When I'm green, this is the problem ultimately. The red days I'm having, and I know Kayvon and I have talked about this before. It was TIGR yesterday. Yeah, this thing, look at this. This was beautiful. Snapped. I took half off. It turned back around. Aggravated. So the problem is that I'm getting kind of aggressive on the red days and not aggressive at all on the green days. I'm like, I just want to have a green day. So when I'm up, I take it and I move on. On the red days, I try to fight back, dig ourselves out of the hole. Is what I'm trying to do. And on the green days, I stop taking the signal. So what I'm doing moving forward is even on the green days, I'm going to be taking the signals when they pop up. Because if we have our edge, let's assume we have an edge, and that edge presents itself, in order to take advantage of the favorable outcomes on the trade, we have to assume risk. If I don't involve myself in the risk anymore on the green days, then they're always going to be small. So on the green days, going to keep pressing the pedal a little bit. Red days, we're fine, still have that 5% max loss, on the day, but I need to start pushing the gas with the green days a little bit instead of pushing the gas on the red days. That is a big flaw I've realized with the trading. So that's what we're going to be doing. If you guys were here a few minutes ago, I had the watch list up. What I'm looking at this morning, we have STNE. This one's on earnings. It's sitting right up heavy under $11. Looking left of the chart, 11 does have a ceiling of resistance, STNE. So I'm going to be looking to hit that short on a pop. Need these to come to us reacting, not predicting. So reacting to the trades. And here's the account by the connection lost. Let me know if, hopefully we're not lagging. But yeah, took several max loss trades last week and this week, and the account's suffering a little bit because of that. So like I said, on the green days, going to be pushing the gas a little bit more rather than just the red days. Started for like 2 months, was going sideways, and then had a good couple weeks, and now yesterday was just awful. Like last week, there was one day that was just awful. Yesterday, I could not get anything working. Absolutely nothing couldn't get working. And I realized that what I was so aggravated with yesterday is I realized I couldn't get anything working and hit the $50 max loss on the account still because everything turned around. All my green trades turned around that I'm trying to let work. Problem is with this account, I have not had like one nice green trade work out. Just nice red trades. Isaiah Keith, good morning. Let's get it today, guys. I got a few minutes, so I want to make sure we're clear on this watch list. STNE, looking for a pop out of the gate. 1120 probably would be the risk on the short side. I like the ceiling of resistance up there and the gap up. It is on earnings, FYI. Earnings, they hold their moves a little bit better, hence TIGR yesterday. AISP, let me see what I was thinking here. You see, 50-day moving average is at 467. So AISP is opening up right at the 50-day, 467. Looking left, we do have a lot of $5 resistance left of the chart. So a lot of these plays just looking for pops to short into, similar to, what was that trade, Isaiah, we took? MGTX, I think it was. Similar to that. XERS, this one's been on like a 4 or 5 day climb. Looking for, I don't see any resistance left of the chart. It hit 520, the magic 20-cent area yesterday. So what I'm thinking is that could hold up. I'm not sure if we'll get the pop. The magic 20-cent area typically does hold up. And NEXT, I really like this one too. NEXT, I don't. What did they come out with? Their news. It's an energy corporation. A lot of energy plays are getting moves on up, but this one had two nice climbs yesterday, kind of midday and then zombie hour. 860 is sitting right at resistance left of the chart. NEXT, I need to see if I need to locate these. But any kind of a pop, going to be reacting today. Going to be reacting. Keep me to it, guys. Keep on. Keep me to it. NEXT, I want to react to that one. And ASNS, this is a little penny play. It's kind of like a little hangover. These penny plays, this hit the 200-day, 50-day yesterday, upper shadow against that. I think it probably fades today against the previous high day, 129. ASNS, a little penny play though. That's pretty much the watch list. I'm going to be monitoring those to see what is going to be popping on off. Good morning, Muhammad. Good to see you in here. Let me know if you guys want me to flip through any tickers you're looking at, but those are the ones I'm looking at this morning. Market is about to open on up. All right. 5 seconds. Let me see which ones of these I would even have to locate. STNE I have shorts for. I have to locate that one. I don't have to locate this one. $5 stock, surprising. All right, let's see what's going to happen. Some of these plays, we'll let them come to us. I'm going to wait a few minutes before I get involved with anything. Wait a few minutes. Really going to try to snipe something out. STNE with the morning spike. Whoa. All right. So that had the ceiling at 11.20. $12 is real tough on it too. Is it going to have a morning spike, profit take, and fade, and have a big upper shadow against 11? That's the question I'm wondering at the moment. We just had a big spike up towards 11.70. Okay, 11.20 now. Wow, what a pullback. Unbelievable. Kayvon's going to wait a little bit more. I get it. Dude, I could not get anything working yesterday at all. Oh, that STNE pop. Oh, I was looking for that for a short, though, so that's irritating, but we'll see what that one does, STNE. It is kind of the wild, wild west right now. Kind of the wild, wild west. Keith got the pop. SCNX. And gave back a little bit. SCNX. Was that pre-market gainer this morning? Or like a dead cat bounce from yesterday? Nice. Oh, STNE. It looks like she wants to form that upper shadow against that 200-day. That's at 1096. Wow. Yeah, I did not want to take a trade like right at the open, but that is certainly something I was looking at. Unbelievable, guys. Can you imagine the short there, 1170, ride that down? What a trade. What a trade. NEXT's getting a little spike. So the penny play BDTX getting a little spike out of the gate as well. That one's opening above the 50-day moving average. I don't really trade these penny plays, but this is getting a morning spike on it. It's got resistance in the 270 range. It's a little penny play. BDTX. Let me see how much that would even cost a short just for... Wait, do I have shorts here? I don't see it popping up. BDTX. BDTX, if I try to short this... I have shorts on this penny play. Wow, okay. All right. Let me think about this. 272 it hit. Look at this though. Up over $3 is really good. Like 320 on BDTX. This one can make a massive move. $1 up to 6 it made one day. Gotta be careful with these kind of plays because of that. But yeah, easy to borrow. That's, wonder if that could be trouble. All shorts getting involved with that ticker. ST&E, you're breaking my heart. Breaking my heart. Forming that big upper shadow. All right, NEXT. I like this upper shadow we're forming at the 865.6 range on NEXT. I kind of like it for some tight risk. NEXT, I might get involved there. Just, it would be tight risk against the previous high a day. I'll put an order out on the Ask NEXT. I like that it's just sitting still there against the previous high day. I'd like it to fade so that the stop will be pretty tight on it. I like it for profit take and fade. I'll keep my order there and flip around. Remind me I have an order there. ASNS, that penny plays fading off of the previous close. So that was, I should have probably located that one. That one seemed like a fairly easy play. BDTX still sitting around the highs right now. 270. If that one pops up to like, I don't know. I'm watching it because 320 is kind of the area I'd really like. It's sitting right at resistance, a level of resistance right now. 315 would be really nice on it. Monitoring that. NEXT, damn it. It's got like a 5-cent spread, so it's kind of difficult to get involved with. Put my order on the Ask, though. I can't hit the bid down there. That's the problem. I like it to fade, and I like the tight stop on it. I just don't know if I'm going to get hit. Yeah, ST&E, that one's breaking my heart tremendously. Especially if that one fades all day down to like 1020. 1020 is a good area on it. I mean, could hit it on a pop, risking like 1120 ST&E if that one pops up. I'm going to flip through some of the gainers. BDTX. Oh, did it just have a fake out breakout? That's possible. It just broke out over the highs. That could be like that could be the risk area now at 278. These bull flag fake out breakouts happen quite often, and when they do happen and they do a liquidity grab, that's sometimes the beginning of the end. It feels like this one may have more like juice on it. I mean, 250 could hold up as support before our next leg on up. This is where all the hype and attention is, so it's hard not to take a look at it. I don't like to typically trade those kind of plays, though. Kevon, you still being patient? How are you guys doing? Any trades yet? So far, I mean, the best trade was ST&E short on that pop. Otherwise, just flipping around. And I have an order out on NEXT. The risk would be against the highs. 850 previous close is holding up at the moment on it. Still interested in getting involved there. XERS, like another day, another leg on up. Oh, STNE getting a little pop right here. Man, I like this for sloppy seconds. I really do. STNE, let me pull that up. Fuck. Back up towards 1120. Come on, STNE. Yeah, that pop to 1119 was really good. Oh, man, I wanted to hit that. Now it's down to 11. So STNE sloppy seconds. Oh, I just got filled on NEXT. Sloppy seconds, STNE, that's something I'm interested in right now. Man, that 1120 hit would have been nice. All right, NEXT, I'm going to set a stop order there. OCO. It's one of my rules. Place that pretty much immediately. I have an 859 fill. I'll give it 875. Will be the risk. All right, NEXT. Order place. Bids are creeping up. They heard I was getting in short. I really want that one to fade against the previous high. Damn, give me a little bit of room just because of that spread on it. But yeah, I like that. I like the trade there. Fingers crossed it works out. Need a couple W's. BDTX, that was a little fake out breakout pullback. Man, that was not bad. That was not bad at all. There's so much volume there that's a little concerning. Come on, NEXT, don't do this to me. I do not want to start the day like this. See some profit taken and fade. All right, let me flip through a few. LSE, energy play. That one's curling around right now. Red to greenish move. A lot of pre-market resistance. This looks like a recent-ish IPO as of December. Huh. A lot of pre-market resistance, LSE, but up from like $5 yesterday in a 20-cent spread. STNE back up towards 1120. It's really trying to hold under 11. ATER. This is a penny pump. Near that 320 magic area of resistance. Yeah, a lot of resistance there. Left of the chart, 320. ATER. Let me see. Let me see how much the shorties are. The shorties are on ATER. Let me see what STNE is at. 1115. Climbing back around a little bit. STNE. Man, I like STNE. I do like it. All right, I'm going to get involved. STNE just got to fill 1123. 1140. Probably going to be the stop, STNE. There should be some natural resistance up around here from that morning spike. Or not. Give it some breathing room. I'll give it some breathing room. I like that pop on ST&E up against that initial morning spike this morning. All right, ST&E being met with some resistance there. That's natural. Hopefully that holds up. There's a lot of longs involved in that 30, 40, 50, 60 cent area, so that's why it's selling off a little bit right now. We need that pressure to hold up. Keith need to get a hold of CPro to put a daily max loss on the account. Yeah, it's a good idea. I wish I could trust myself enough not to have that. But the red days got to start minimizing. I got to start minimizing the red days and maximizing the green days. Like, if I'm feeling good and trading well, I need to keep trading. But today, I don't even know if today is going to be one of those days. We'll see. NEXT and ST&E, both. Man. NEXT... I need that one to profit take today. Like, there's so many of these that I don't get involved with that literally snap 2 points out of the gate. I've yet to be involved in one of those. That would just change the account. Just profit take. Just profit take. We got our stop set, so we're fine. It's just need a couple of these working for me. BDTX coming back up to the highs. That's an interesting trade against resistance up there. It really is. 318 holding up on ATER, that magic 20 cent area. And ST&E, I mean, it looks all right here for a long. Maybe I need to reverse positions. Now, here's the daily on it. I really like the daily for that. It formed that upper shadow up over that 200 and started pulling back, and it really looked like it was going to, stay heavy under 11 on the day. Maybe it's rebounding right now and it does that. We'll see. We will see. I wish I could have shorted into this huge green candle like the second after I got freaking involved with it. My average is not great relative to where it's at. So we'll see what she does. My average at 11.23. Yeah, I don't love it. I really don't love it. I don't love my average. I'll stick with it for now. Put an 11.50 risk in it. But not in love. I mean, I really like that morning spike at the start of the day. There should be some longs that are like praying to get break even on this, create a natural level of resistance, but so far not the case. About to get El Stopoed Alto. All right, Muhammad 80TX, shorted that at 1008, covered it at 1007 by mistake. Oh, and pre-market, oh, that hit the magic 1022. That one's getting a bounce right off my bottom support line. Let me look left here. I hate when these companies do so many reverse splits. The chart's unbearable to look at. It's trying to get a bounce right at 8, which it has a lot of lower shadows too. Eight's not terrible on a scoop. Decent volume there. All right, let me look around a little bit. Yeah, it looks like STNE is surprising that it made that U-shaped move that it did. Man, I wish I would have waited a second longer to get involved with that. All right, let's see what's happening out here. BDTX still kind of, I mean, it's flagging up against 270 resistance. I'd still like a next leg on up on that one to get involved with for a short at like 320. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, though. Not sure. 270s are holding up right now, which were pretty good resistance left of the chart. Yeah, look at that. It's just snapped down to 238, elevator down style. Can't believe it. CPro had this easy to borrow. Look at this thing. Man. Snapping good. Snapping good. God, that would have been the play. That would have been the play. Isaiah taking the trade. Heck yes. What was your fill at? Dude, that's amazing. I am so proud of you, Isaiah. You're getting some good trades in. Alright, Keith, do you know why CPro chart, every time I try to stretch the chart to zoom in, it snaps back and can't even see the candles? I don't know. That's why I use Thinkorswim for charting. God, dude. Oh, BDTX. Isaiah, take half off. I mean, I guess take all. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do. I'm not telling you how to trade, but this thing just dumped. So it's probably going to get a little bit of a bounce against probably even this 220 area. Man, what a trade. Nice work. Hell yeah, dude. Super pumped for you. I was getting a little greedy. I wanted a little bit more on it. I guess. I don't know. I wanted 320 badly. I really wanted that to pop up again to 320. But 270 was such good resistance. The problem with, so if I had a larger account, what I would probably be doing, would be starting it on a short at 275, like you did, and then hitting it again at 320. That would likely be the idea that I'd be going for. But if I'm doing single entries, that makes it difficult. All right, STNE. Let me think about this. It's probably going to try to bounce right here around 1120s. Yeah, 1120. 1120 right here. Probably might try to bounce around. I need to think about this. If I want to just mitigate this trade and it's on earnings, which is the only thing I'm thinking may hold it up like TIGR yesterday. I like it to fade under that 200 day moving average. I just don't know if it's going to do that. It's probably going to try to bounce here at 11:20. Kick back with it for now. Kick back with it for now. BDTX, you started at 257. Average was 257. Dude, that is so good. That is so good. Good work. Kayvon, PAYC, starter at 220. 220. Kayvon, I love you, man. What in the heck is this chart? This thing looks like it just got halted up like 4 times. Very, very thinly traded. But you're green on it. Good work. Good work. Shopify, SHOP, in an ascending triangle breakout pattern at $100 right now. Ascending triangle, Shopify. That one pretty much has like one, yeah, right around here, resistance, 101-ish. Let me see with ST&E what I want to do. I'm going to reduce the risk ST&E. I don't like sitting in a staller on a short side. I'm going to reduce the risk. 45, 47. I'm just going to get out of it. All right. All out ST&E. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Earnings kind of going sideways. I should have taken it down there in the 20s. I like the chart a lot. The earnings are sketching me out. So now I'm just NEXT. Praying for a fade there. That's what I'm doing with NEXT. Praying for a fade there. Really back down to like 820. All right, Shopify. I think I'm going to get involved with Shop. Well, I want more than that. Let me cancel that. I do like Shop on this ascending triangle break. I like it for the fake out breakout. 101 is really good resistance. I'll put an order out on Shop. 101, if I can get involved with it. 100.50's the... I love limit orders, but I hate them at the same time. Especially when the ticker just like... When you put them out and then the ticker just dumps. That's not happening here, but I'm just... It's the most annoying thing ever. SHOP, I like it against the highs. It's on a trend line. It's on a trend line right now. I like the resistance we're hitting though. It doesn't look like I'm gonna even get involved here. I'm gonna just cancel it for now. It's dumping down to 100, now under 100. All right. NEXT's working, thankfully. I'm going to try to work this all day. NEXT dumping. Good, good, good. Got a green trade. Got a green trade, guys. It's a miracle. Anyone else working NEXT with me? Yeah, shop is at the bottom trend line. Mr. George in the house. ATER moving. Yeah, ATER, nice. Yep, that one. Nice little ascending triangle flag. Breaking out over 320. Good work there. Lots of resistance up here. Be mindful of that on ATER. I'd be interested in the short. And now, because I missed BDTX, I'm like, let me get this fake out breakout on this ATER. Let me look and see how much shorts cost here. Or if I have them, ETB. Not ETB. Let me look. ATER. I don't even think they want to let me look at them. I can't look at them. ATER. The symbol's not even wanting to pop up for me in the short locate monitor. They're like, avoid, avoid, avoid. That has not really happened to me before, so I don't know. Don't know. Any of you guys with CPro able to locate ATER? I'm going to sell short, and then let me click send a request. Yeah, ATER, send the request. Send request. No symbol matches. Oh, okay, it just popped up, though. Okay, it just popped up. 40 cents. Yeah, I'll take it. Accept. Filled. 40 cents for ATER, 100 shares. Now, how about we do that? All right, 335 fill ATER short side. Do like 350 risk. All right, ATER, little penny play. See if you can BDTX. Maybe traders from BTTX are going to be moving over here or hesitant to get involved on the long side with something like this. Is NEXT curling back around? It is. I swear to God, dude. I swear to God. Oh my God, NEXT. What is this pattern? Bouncing off the previous close. 20 cents. I am having deja vu from yesterday. This is ridiculous. ATR just hit 348. Still climbing right now. Might take me out. I got a 350 stop on it. We'll see what it does up here. I'm looking for kind of the fake out breakout over 320s. Hitting some resistance right now. Like to see some profit taken on it and a pull back down at least to the trend 320 and below. 320 was that breakout area. And then the trend line's back down towards that 322 as well. So I have pretty much a 335 short on this one right now. I cannot believe NEXT just did that. I swear I thought, today was looking really good. Come on, Isaiah. I need your luck. Need your luck. Sprinkle your luck over here. Let's get a halt down. A halt down. Open back up at $2. Yeah, there's good volume here, George. Definitely good volume. We'll see. We'll see what it does. I like the resistance it's at. It's up a decent amount too. But yeah, good volume here. It's kind of trying to hold 330 at the moment. Looking left of the chart, it is up in Isaiah. That's a good entry. I know, dude. Thank you. I feel like I'm taking good trades. I get nothing working out for me yesterday or today so far. I'm happy with the entry. Very happy with the entry. But it may not work out. Not trading certainties. Just trading the signals, trading the setups. We will see. We'll see what happens. Not fighting today, though. If I can't get anything going today, not fighting. Just gonna take the setups and apply the risk. Take the L's if necessary. What we gonna do, ATR? The thing is, it's like when you get no winners, it's so hard. Like, I got the $50 max loss. Me and Keith were talking about it, but like yesterday, when you have no winners on the day, you're taking the signals. They're good entries, but nothing is working out. I guess that's when you know to stop. ATR pulling back a little bit. 330 has been holding up. All right, that one just dropped into the 20s. It's coming down to the bottom trend line. I'm going to look and see. They came out with fourth quarter results, so I'm trading all these earnings lately. TIGR yesterday, and then that, NEXT. Got a decent bounce at 224 right there. It did get a decent bounce ATR. Probably off the bottom trend line. You look. Tons of volume here. You were spot on with that, George. Tons of volume there. Millions and millions of shares traded ATR. Trying to bounce off the bottom trend line. Coming up towards the highs. In my humble opinion, I feel like it's accumulating some longs. I'm going to keep the 350 stop on it for now. Well, we're sitting right up at some major resistance levels. So just be mindful of that. It's getting a little pop right now. Up towards the highs, 343. ATER, 350. I just got stopped out, 350. So watch that be the high today. 350 just got stopped out of ATER. Was short against 350. About to chunk my computer if that was the high. I'm just going to chunk it. I swear to God, guys, if I top tick ATER, keep it on the watch list down here just to see. I swear to God, I feel like I top ticked it. Don't remind me. Do not remind me. ATER. Oh, let me take a little walk real quick. Cracking the trend. Amazing, amazing, amazing. My eye is starting to twitch. My eyes are twitching. Angry. I need a punching bag. And NEXT, whatever the hell that pattern is. This thing was set up for a perfect fade. About to get stopped out of that one too. Did you scream into a pillow? I'm about to. No, nothing else pisses me off more than top taking something. I mean, I could see it a mile away, the fake out, breakout, liquidity grab, pull down. I can't. I cannot, guys. I have top and bottom ticked so many tickers on this small account. You know how the $1 million accounts do it? What kind of triggers me, like the bigger traders, what they're doing, they pretty much just like add into oblivion. They'll short into a pop, short again. They just keep shorting into oblivion until you get a pullback, and then they take profits, and then pumps, they short again, pulls back, take profits. They're just pretty much recycling shares. You know, with a small account, you have to time really good entries, and you can't do that. And so that's what's been difficult with this small account, my single entries, and stomping out the bottom and top on so many tickers. It drives you crazy because you try to give them a little bit more breathing room, so then you take bigger losses. Or then you're like, well, hell with a stop. No, I don't do that. I don't say hell with a stop. Yeah, I'm so damn triggered right now. I still like ATER. It's like popping up off of 320, not surprising. You know, up towards 334-ish. God, I still like it. I'm just trying to think of my revenge trading. I have 2 max loss trade policy per ticker, or 2 L's per ticker. I really like it here. I try to think objectively. You know, that's what I really try to focus on, thinking objectively. So rather than focusing on the P&L, like, And I'm not really focused on the P&L. I'm focused on the fact that I top ticked the damn thing. Roku straight up. Kayvon pointed that one out. Roku speeding up. No entry yet. That's been the damn theme on this account. I wasn't doing too bad. I was pretty much only red on like fees and commissions and whatever. I've been trading sideways for months. And then I started top ticking the hell out of every single ticker. But yeah, that's the problem with small accounts. I know how the big guys do it. What they do is, like I told you guys, they recycle. So any pops, they're shorting into the big green candlesticks, and then they just scale into it. They keep pretty much adding into oblivion until it pulls back, and then they'll... God, I like this. I really like this. I just feel like I'm revenge trading. Let me put Roku on the watch list. ATER I might need to avoid. Let me look at the chart. I'm going to avoid it. I'm going to avoid it for now. I'm kind of on tilt with it, so I'm going to try to do the smart thing and just avoid it. That'll probably be the dumb thing as it closes at like $1 today. That's my problem, though. I don't take the BDTX because I want more out of it, and then I take the next one. Good trade, though, Isaiah. Yeah. Keith, I'm going to take a long walk after a short. You took a decent L today. You're going to get a hold of CPro for the max loss. Yeah, get a hold of them for the max loss. That's a good idea. Just, we got to make our losing days small. You're going to have them. You're going to have them. And make the winning days larger. Like I went over this morning. It just, part of my problem has been getting aggressive on the red days and not getting aggressive on the days when everything's working out. So, trying to really focus in on that. Yeah, ATR is a lower float. Yeah. Yep. Well, I guess I should have taken that short. Pulling back down to 320. Alright, I'm going to flip through a few more, see what I can trade. Still with NEXT, but not too great at the moment. STNE on earnings coming back up to 1150. ATER sitting heavy at 320. Sitting on top of VWAP as well. Flipping through. Let's see what we got. Yep, ATR was golden there. Was golden. I was going to stick with that 350 risk too. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get over that today. I'm so pissy today. 350 top taken. Be green on the day too. Roku, that is a decent play right now against the high a day. Kayvon pointed that one out. Monitoring that one. It kind of cracked the little steep trend that it was on. The steeper the trend, the weaker it's going to be. So here is the trend. 74.25 is kind of where that's at right now. Now it's sitting right at resistance. Daily chart too. About 74.20. 74.20 is good risk on that. Let's just hit that. Yep, she's a good one. All right, Roku. I don't want to chase it down here. I'd like to get a pop. The risk is going to be 74.20. Let me see how much risk I want to apply to this. 40 cents, 40 shares. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, I like it against 74.20, Kayvon, the left of the chart. I didn't get that emotional parabolic move. Damn it. Well, it looks kind of heavy against the high of day. Really, the high of day is a good risk area on it. Oh. I got like a 73.75 as my order, so we'll see if that gets hit. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to get hit. Today is a triggering day, guys. So triggering. Oh my God. There she goes. And about to get stomped out NEXT as that one has made a massive climb back around. ATR 313. Beautiful exit 350. SHOP shop. It's kind of lightening up in volume against the highs. 101. Could be a decent risk there. It's just crazy because I feel so good with my trading. I feel good, healthy, applying good risk, but getting stopped out at the top. Seeing things well. Hood is popping up. HOOD. That's Robinhood. Getting a pump up towards its resistance. I got marked off left of the chart. Let me look. They got an analyst upgrade. That's pretty much fluff news. Yeah, a lot of resistance up here. Lower shadows, upper shadows, all that kind of thing. 42.40. It's coming back up to a previous area it was just at a couple days ago. I cannot believe I didn't. It's like I didn't want to market order Roku. Now it's at 73. I liked that. Yeah, that would have been great on the day. Be break even at this point if I had got at least hit on that. All right, Hood. I'm about ready to go to the Hood right now. HOOD. $42.41 short on it. Let me see where I'm gonna. It's right at resistance right now. Don't want a top ticket. See how much breathing room I want to give this. 42.75, 42.90. $42.60. I'll put the risk up. All right, order out. This is it's a good chance this is going to be the last trade. I mean, if I cannot get one ticker going, the problem is things have been working, just haven't been able to get the entry. Didn't get the entry Roku, and then ATR top take that. That's at 305 now. 301. Like, imagine if we had hit Roku and ATR didn't get stopped down the top, we'd be so pretty right now, dude. We'd be sitting so good. At least HOOD is working to some regard right now. Yeah, I'm gonna maximize a green trade, and they better not turn around like yesterday. Every single trade I was in turned around and stopped me out. HOD pulling in good. Analyst upgrade. Get out of here. Get out of here, analyst upgrades. Trading can be so tilting. That's why I love it, though. That's why I love it. Traders that stay here for any length of time, I feel like it creates the best version of yourself. Like it's almost like golf in a way. The struggle comes from within. It's not the market. You cannot blame the market for the struggles. The struggle comes within. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Are you guys triggered like I am right now? Roku miss, ATR top tick. Anyone else? Anyone else getting effed by a bunch of BS today like me? Let me know. Okay, if we can get NEXT and HOD to work, to keep working for us, we can be good today. If we go green, we're going to keep trading our signals like I mentioned in pre-market. I don't want to get just aggressive with the red days. I want to get aggressive with the green days. We're seeing things really well today, so I think there's still hope. There's still hope on the day. Not trading tilted entirely. Still waiting for some signals. Still waiting for the signals. Not trading tilted entirely. Today will be amazing if NEXT does what a lot of hangovers do. As far as fading down to like $8.20, $8. That will create a really solid day. Roku. Keith, you need a short more. Going long sucks. Yeah, I agree. I hate longs. I think that comes with time. I think it comes with time. All right, HOOD's pulling back quite a bit, man. I don't want to take it off early. If this thing just keeps selling off today, dude, we'll be all right. Let me see. I need to be smart with this. It did hit resistance. It is pulling back some. I like when a ticker is hitting resistance that from a move that it just previously made, if that makes sense. It just climbed up. There's going to be a lot of recent buyers involved with it. That's going to create a lot of resistance. It does look like under 41 is probably the best support there, under 41. If these two winners, well, NEXT, I don't know if I consider that a winner right now, but if Hood turns all the way back around to the highs of the day, I may just break my keyboard. Problem is my keyboard's attached to my computer, so I probably shouldn't do that. Isaiah, small green day today. Yeah. A couple trades working. BDTX was a beautiful trade as what pulled you out of the red. Good work there. That was an excellent trade. Keith, your keyboard's broken in half and your mouse is in your neighbor's yard. Cracks me up. You know, I completely get it. We're going to go over a lot of this Friday night. We'll do a Friday night live stream. I'm going to go over a lot of these things. A lot of trading attitudes and behaviors we got to work on. Like throwing your key. No, that applies strictly to your trading. Applies to your trading. Man, I feel like I need to take some of this off, but I really want a winner to work for me. $42.10 could be the adjusted stop on it. Anyone else get HOD with me, Hood? Am I working that solo? I feel like I need to take something off down here. Or all. It's my only winner, so let's do this. Let's take half off, $41.79. I will set an adjusted stop on the leftover position. I kind of wish we could trail. I know they're working on trails, so we'll trail these before too long. Average is right at the top, guys, 42.40. So I'll give it, I really don't want it back up to like 42.20 or 30. That'll be the stop. Adjusted stop like 42.25. And then otherwise, I will really just let this thing work all day. See if it can keep selling off. Okay. We took some profits. Wow. What a day. NEXT. Man, that one I liked a lot, and she was so good. She was so good at 850. All right, let's keep finding some trades. Today, like, I can't get over the fact that today would be such a good day if I had hit Roku and wouldn't have stopped out on BDTX. I cannot get over the fact today would be amazing right now. All right, let's keep looking for something. So, Kayvon, get more angry and not taking off and it reversing, then locking in profit and seeing I could have made more. Okay, so the emotion you struggle with the most is when you were green and it curls back around and you stop out for red. Yeah, that one triggers me too. Like stopping out is probably the worst for me at the top. Stopping out is probably the worst. Like on ATER, me stopping out 350 right there is awful. But I get that emotion too if you didn't take anything off and it curling back around. You were green and then you go red. That's why I took some off on Hood because of that. Those are triggering for me too. All right, let's find something else to trade. It's weird. Like I feel really good today. I feel like we're seeing things well. Just not getting the setups. STNE had a ceiling at 1145. That one's pulling back. That one was on earnings. Be mindful. LX is going straight up right now. LX 1140s. Is LX one of the Chinese tickers? I know Kayvon loves those. LX on the 5-minute chart has not had one red candlestick. Not one red candlestick on LX. I don't see what to risk. That's the problem. So there's I don't see any, that's at 52-week highs. So let's keep flipping through. BDTX and 80 and ATER, those are the penny plays that just dumped. I'm trying to find if there's something else we can get involved with. I'm gonna flip through the gainers. LCID. This one I liked yesterday. It's a slower play, but it has major 265 resistance. That's what I liked. You guys see this with LCID? Major 265.6 resistance. If it gets a little closer to there, I don't mind risking that. I'll throw it on the watch list. Keep an eye on it. Let's keep flipping through, see if we can find anything else. Looking for a trade, but waiting for our signals. SIG, is this up on earnings? SIG jewelry. Yep, Q4 dividend hike, and SIG is up right now. Kind of holding 59 pretty well. 59 is a good area of support. It's up quite a bit, SIG, but earnings, dividend hike, 59, good support. Be mindful of that. It's gapping up over the 50-day moving average. All right, I'm going to flip through my charts and see if we got anything else to look at. Shop is still interesting. Shopify. This one was in a ascending triangle pattern, had a fake out breakout like they often do, breaking out past that, pulling back. It's had $100.50 has been the ceiling on it. So not a bad, maybe it's given sloppy seconds for a decent short against the highs and against the ceiling at 150 cents. That one's, I like the ceiling of resistance left of the chart at 101 that it already hit. Gonna pop right now up towards that level. Thinking about a short here on shop against the highs. Monitoring it. SHOP. Would like a faster move on it. $101. Look at the 5-minute chart here. 5-minute chart looks good on the long side. These lower shadows down here at 99.50. Alright, I'll keeping my eyes peeled there, but I'm gonna flip around, see what else is out there. LCID coming up to that. I mean, 270 is the 50-day. I will be interested in a short there on that at that level. Hood getting a little spike. ATER. Oh. All right, STNE we were watching this morning. 1120 may try to hold up. 1120, the magic number, may hold up. It's slowing down a little bit. All right. George X HLD peaking. $1. Yeah, a little penny play. Recent IPO. I don't see much on this. February, it opened up. A little penny play. Getting I don't know. Getting a little. Looks like it's sold off since this IPO at like $8. It went all the way down to 45 cents. Getting a little spike this morning. Decent volume there. Look at this ceiling of resistance at like 120. 20 cents, dude. It always holds up. That could be a risk area there. I do like that risk right there. All right, I just got liquidated on HOOD. That one popped back up towards wow, dude, HOOD. Yeah, I'm glad I took some profits down there at 41.80 because this thing's curling back around. The thing that triggers Kayvon. Yeah, that's curling back around. Glad I just took something off. I'm really focusing on taking just partials because when we get some of these that just keep selling and selling and selling, it's going to be a beautiful thing. ADTX is spiking up and over VWAP. Be mindful of that. If you're long in something like this, 875 would be the risk level. 875 would be the risk. I hate this chart. There is no chart. It's doing like an inverse head and shoulders on the last 10 days. Last 20 trades. Inverse head and shoulders is a bullish pattern. Necklines like $7. Or necklines at 10. Excuse me. The shoulder, yeah, 10 is some major resistance. The shoulders are 730, 740. Actually, not a terrible looking chart with some good volume on it for that inverse head and shoulders. But I hate longs. I hate longs. I hate longs. Shop would have been a good entry up here. That one's working out so far. So far, she's working out. Muhammad, what a day. Finally green. Short at KBSX at 460. Nice. Good job. Yeah, I'm there with you. Oh, good short, dude. This is, you know what you're doing here. That is a recent IPO as well, but yeah, these like day two movers like this, I love doing that, shorting into yesterday's resistance. That's a great idea. Good work. 460 down to 406. Tons of range on that too. $1 up to like $6. Okay. LX pulling back off of 1146. There could be a little short there. It's got a lot of support. 1075. That's kind of the 1075 is kind of a profit target area. LX definitely range there. Hood popping up to take out my measly few shares and then pulling back down. Roku still weak and selling off. ATR, that's done. Shop is still interesting. I like Shop still against this resistance up here at 101. Monitoring that one. ADTX hit 950 and is pulling back. 875 it got a little bounce off of. You see, that was the risk that I was mentioning. You guys know the 20 cent area that I always say is important. That's the pre-market high, magic 20 cent area. It's weird. I actually don't entirely mind this for a long. I don't think I'm going to do it because I hate longs. And you just elevate her down with long so much. Look at all these red candlesticks on this, where you go from 960 down to like 880. Oh my god! But look at the size of the red candlesticks. You see so many of that, and then the green ones, you're just grinding your way up. That's why longs take longer, shorts take shorter. It's so brutal. I hate longs because of that. STNE, that one's pulling back. NEXT finally coming back around my average. That one was 1 penny away from stopping me out. If I had top ticked everything today, guys, I think I would have just turned into a day trading coach. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to be a teacher because this shit's pissed me off too much. Which is essentially what I consider myself anyways. I feel like I've seen things so long. I help. I love helping out. I love helping other traders out more than even my own personal trading. All right, let's see what we can do. I'm looking for another trade still working NEXT. If that one still sells off today, we'll be just fine. I'm happy I didn't go full tilt after this ATER top tick. That's one for the books. That is absolutely one for the books. ADTX is not terrible against 875, which is bouncing off of. I just don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. All right, flipping through some more, guys. Let me know what you're looking at if you want me to pull up a chart. We've pretty much nailed like every move today. I've been really satisfied with that. We've been on top of it all. Things are hitting resistance well, seeing it well, trading well, getting very unlucky. That's the only thing today. Just got very unlucky with the stops. But we're seeing everything well. I'm very satisfied with that. Okay, Fro. 16. Fro is pulling up right up to its 50-day moving average at 1674. Oh, I like this resistance too. Resistance at and around $17. This is an energy company. The energy stocks have just been getting pops the last few days. If I go short on this against that resistance, I wonder if it's going to be like I'm working NEXT, if those are going to move very similarly. Because they're both energy plays. Yeah, energy plays. I don't know. I made that mistake not long ago, trading several like gold and silver tickers that all moved the same way. I like that 17 resistance on it though. Fro, I'm going to be monitoring that. IREN might hold up against 720. That's a little spiker right now. 720 may hold up there. Ooh, XHLD, which George pointed out, just hit 120. That was good resistance. That was that resistance I was talking about. That was that good resistance. Man, take my eyes off of him for 1 second. XHLD. I'm gonna see how much shorts are just out of curiosity. Isaiah, going to head out back to red on the day. Going to let my last trades work for the day, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, good idea. That's exactly right. Trying to keep the red. That's good. That's very good. Instead of going on till, just minimize the red trades if it's not entirely your day. That's my biggest thing I'm working on right now. So I'm right there with you. XHLD. So yeah, we'll see ya. We'll see you a little bit later on. I actually may have to join you. I may have to join you. Let me see. I'm gonna see how much these shares are to short. 80 cents per 100. I would need it a little closer to 120 because that's the risk. I think I would. It's down to 104, 105. $120 would be the risk. It feels very 1-to-1 right now if I short this because I'd probably, I mean, yeah, it's, I mean, the profit may be 85 cents, 80 cents. The risk would be 120. It feels very 1-to-1. I'm going to hold off for now. But, man, I like that 120 entry on the short side. Man, I like that 120 entry. I should have located and just put the order there. That's what I should have done. All right, flipping through a few tickers. We'll see what if there's any signals out there for us to take. I like Fro against 17. 17's not bad. It's popping up around there. This is an energy play. I'm already working one of those tickers, so I'm not eager to jump in it yet unless we get a fast move up towards 17. IREN's probably not too bad against the highs on the day. Yeah, 720s. 725 probably. Decent risk there. Yeah, right there at the highs. IREN, not bad. Oh, IREN's got a heavy short interest potentially. Oh, 10.64% short on it. Yeah, that's a decent, healthy chunk. Space! SPCE getting a spike on up, heading to space. We got 450, some resistance. SPCE. Virgin Galactic. Space. SPCE. Man, what was this? This ran like a year or two ago. For some reason, I don't remember why. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Price target. Analyst upgrade kind of thing on SPCE. That one's got 450 resistance. 420 is going to be an area that may hold up momentarily. Yeah, looking for a quicker move on that. Fro pulling back right now. Yeah, LX, I guess that was a little bit of a mess. That was pretty juicy up there. All right, flipping through a few more. Anything you guys got you want me to take a look at? ADTX still looks like a long against 875, back up towards 950. Ooh, 985. $10. What the? I told you guys this looked like a good long. I just didn't think I could do it. That one may have just halted up. No, 1030. It's moving like 30 cents at a time. ADTX. That one's spiking on up. Inverse head and shoulders on the last 2 days. Yeah. Yep, yep. That one was a decent long. Dang. Not really sweating that one on that miss because that's not really what I look for. DJT, Trump Media getting a spike. Okay, Trump Media getting a spike. We got some over 22 resistance, but this one's at some lows. Yeah, 80TX halted up. Yep, yep. Kayvon's about to fall asleep. Oh, man. 80TX. 875 support. Bounced right off of that. We had mentioned it straight up towards 1050. Man, I feel like I'm seeing everything. Seeing it all. Not taking it all, though. Now I'm curious to see what that one's going to open up at. What did we have on SPCE as resistance? Was it 450? Yeah, 450. I feel like I just need more out of that one, like more volume there to get involved with it. IREN 720s holding up well. We pointed that out. Hit resistance right there. I need to start just pulling the trigger. CLSK. Look at this one. And look at the choppy action on CLSK. Tons of $8 resistance, which is sitting right at. This is a chop fest, but a lot of good $8 resistance sitting right there. We could hit it, just very tight risk. It's very much a chop fest, though. I mean, look at this, like, descending its triangle the last 10 days, too. Forming lower highs. Tapping a lot of areas of resistance. Descending triangle in the last 10 days. Kind of head and shouldering on the day, too. Let me look at CLSK. I'm gonna get involved with CLSK on the short side. I think it looks pretty good here. Head and shouldering a little bit. Resistance right at $8. Keep it pretty tight. I'll give it to like 8. I mean the highs, right? 810. All right, CLSK. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. I mean, you can't deny this is a. It's hitting $8 resistance left for the chart. It's pretty strong. It's kind of head and shouldering on the day, and then it's got a descending triangle on the last 20 trading days. Lower highs forming, is tapping that right now. And base support down here like 760. Not a ton of meat on the bone here, but hitting resistance. Not a ton of meat on the bone. Like if we get profits, it's probably going to be 780, 775. Yeah, not a ton of meat on the bone here. All right, I'm going to flip around. I am seeing what we can do here, guys. Seeing what we can do. All right, PAGS. Let's hit a high. CLSK, that's good. XHLD, I so wish I would have seen that at 120. Would definitely have hit it there. Seeing if we're missing anything. ADTX, is that one opened up yet? ADTX. Jeez, guys. What in the world? That would have been really nice to be involved with. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Yeah, ADTX. I mean, that's certainly not going to chase it, but that's not a bad one right there. Not a bad one. And you guys know I never take longs. And I literally was like, this looks like a decent long. Inverse head and shoulders, that's what it is. 20-day chart. You got an inverse head and shoulders, 384 head. I know you guys love trading that head. And then we got the neckline that it's trying to break out of right now. Neckline's going to be right around $10. Bullish kind of chart right there. 810 the shoulders. All right, my CLSK trades going sideways against 8. Got an 810 resistance on that. NEXT, looks like I'm going to be here all day with this one. Wanted the profit taking. Hasn't happened yet. We'll see if it happens. I'm going to flip through some of the gainers to see what's going on out there, see if we're missing anything. Oh, LCID got kind of close. 270 was that 50-day moving average LCID. That one's been pulling back a little bit. STNE going sideways. It's just sitting right above the 200-day moving average. ADTX, I mean, still great volume there. Probably all chat rooms are on ADTX. All the volume. Just had nearly 1 million shares traded coming in. I'd be interested on the shorts. The amount of short interest there. But yeah, as far as my my trades go, ATER, I don't think I'm going to recover from this, guys. I would have left half on this. I got involved with it. Would have left half. Would have been working this thing all day. SHOP, there's still something here. SHOP. Let me look. Yeah, it looks heavy against 150 still. Still kind of like it. Still kind of like shop. It's probably going to go without me, though. Just slowing down, going sideways. 150 is pretty good on it. The profit target, if trading this short, would be down here like 98 bucks ish. Yeah, 98. Yeah, that's where we see the lower shadows at the start of the day too. So that one is pretty much what I'm looking at. And then CLSK, that one, I got against 810 right now. I have a short at 798. This one is, like I said, there's not a lot of meat on the bone there, but it feels like a winning trade, and part of me feels like I need to size into it a little bit because I only have a measly 100 shares here. It feels like it's heavy on this trend. I may crack it against 8. I could reduce the risk and hit it a little bit more size. Considering that, the adjusted risk would be up and over $8 if I were to do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. All right, I'll hit it again as it's heavy on this trend. Adjusted stop's going to be like, what's my average? 7, sitting right at my average, 797. Like 802, 803, let me see. This is the chart I'm looking at. 803. I like that it's heavy on this bottom trend right now. Let's do 803. It's a slower mover. Popping right back up to $8. This is probably my signal to be done with the day. It's BS right here. Let me flip through a few more real quick, see what we're missing. Okay, Vaughn, you still asleep over there? I'm getting to the point where I'm looking too hard for a trade. I think shop was interesting, but outside of that, not much. Still asleep. Come on. One good trade is all it takes. Yes. I mean, look at this. What I just flipped to. 330.40 down to 270. That's all it would take. I haven't had one good trade in days. I've just been managing tons of risk. So I definitely agree. If I get one really good trade in, that's all it's going to take. I mean, Hood was all right. Roku would have been awesome. But Hood stopped me out on the leftovers right at the top on that pop. So yeah, I mean, here we are, another day just Missed a few good ones. Managing risk well. Can't get a good green trade going. So probably be my last two trades if they stop me out or work. We'll just see what they do. Probably gonna be my last two though. Let me look at shop one more time. As I say, that might be my last two trades, and this one's getting a little spike on it. I just don't like the daily that much here. That's my problem. I just don't love the daily. I don't like the lower shadow at 98. It's kind of formed. Like, it feels like it's not going to sell all the way back off to 98. I like the CLSK trade. I really want it heavy on this bottom trend and crack. That will be nice on the day. Kayvon Trader View. No, I haven't used. Well, I might have used it years ago. But it's nice if you can import your trades. I don't know if I don't think I could do that with CPro, but I have to manually do it. Fro pulling back in. But yeah, I definitely see the issue I'm facing at the moment. Going hard on the red days, taking it easy on the green days. And it's not even just that. It's like I just stopped taking the signals. Like, I certainly trust my gut. My gut's very good this morning, as you can see. But, not all of them are going to work out. That's just the nature of it. But I just stopped taking those signals. Once I've taken like one or two on a green day, stop taking them. But yeah, we'll see what these two do. These are what I'm working: CLSK and NEXT. NEXT not pulling back. Let's see where ADTX is. Oh my God, that hit 1185. Wow, guys. Wow, that was the Wild Wild West, man. ADTX. It was just jumping like when it got this green candlestick, it was jumping 30, 40 cents at a time, just straight up. Halted, opened up. Good, just tons. I mean, that would have been for those longs that got in right before that, dude. That was massive, massive. Yeah, this NEXT is just a solid setup, really solid setup. May not work. Managing the risk well. Just haven't hit a winning, really haven't hit a good winner. I mean, Hood took half off. That's it. It's so deja vu from yesterday and seeing everything so well, but just haven't got a good winner today. So it is what it is. Probably going to be another red day in the book if these two do not work out, CLSK and NEXT. But traders, that's probably going to wrap it up on the day for me. I'm just going to let those work throughout the day, stop me out, or work in the green on the green side. So we'll see how they do. I'm going to do 1 or 2 more flippies arounds, see what's going on. SIG is sitting at the bottom trend line, kind of heavy. Magic 20 cents holding up on that. 59 is the bottom support line on SAIG. See what Shop's doing. Hood is straight back up. Like, this shit's going to piss me off all day, this ATR. One of those days where you would have been green had you not have top ticked. Not a top ticked. All right, flipping around. We'll do one last flip. Let me know if you guys have any questions before I get off of here. I'm going to flip around one last time to see if there's anything to trade. It's hilarious because when that happened on ATR, I knew it was a top tick too. I knew it, but I did not want to revenge trade it. All right, I'm not seeing anything there. ADTX is where all the volume is if you guys are sticking around, but the way that one's so volatile, it's very a lot of risk on that one. All right, the one I'm with, if you guys are too, CLSK, is looking like it's cracking under the bottom trend. Again, this is slow, so I got sized up just a little bit more on it. A little slower play. Looks like it's coming under this bottom trend line. Please, stock market gods, I plead of you. I got top tick on ATER. Just let these next 2 trades work out. NEXT, CLSK. Just let those work out. I'll take the ATER top tick, if that be your stock market will. Just let me get 2 trades working out. I'm telling you, that's exactly why I'm red on this account. I know it is. I've gotten so unlucky. I've top ticked so many, 4 or 5 freaking tickers. It's beginning to get a little ridiculous. All right. Keith, is it easy to get CPro on the phone? I can't log into my portal for some reason. The portal, I haven't done the portal on the phone. CPro has got an application that I traded on Friday. MGTX on the short side actually made a quota. But yeah, they got Capital. Capital is the app. So go to the App Store, Capital, and download that, and you can log in. You can log in from there. And yeah, I wish it was a little bit more like robust. Like I could, dude. I was in the car driving. My wife was helping me out with this trade. So any officers are watching. I couldn't set a stop, and I realized that after I took the short, I was like, oh God, I don't know how to and maybe you can. I just couldn't find it. I'm like, where? How do you set a stop? I couldn't set a stop. So I'm like, okay, you got to monitor this trade for me because this is essentially where I want you to get out at if this thing starts popping up. But yeah, the application's pretty good. I don't know if you can set stops on it. It may be it's probably more for like swing trading. It's how I mean, because they don't have I don't think they have a CPro app. I haven't really checked. A CPro may be a little bit more comprehensive. I'm checking right now. I don't think they do though. Yeah, just to cap it all that I'm seeing. Just to cap it all that I'm seeing. But what else? Made some money, George, on ADTX. What is that sitting at right now? Oh my god, $12. Dude, this 9 entry's looking pretty nice right now. Can we like trade retroactively, please? Go back in time here. $9. That would be an account booster, wouldn't it? That inverse head and shoulders. I mean, it looked good. It looked pretty good. When I pulled this up and saw this, I just didn't know if today was going to be the day on it. With that 1020 pre-market high. But she looked pretty good. Thank you. Have a good day. You too, Keith. Yeah, set that max loss on the account. It comes in handy. It certainly does. Probably going to come in handy for me today, too. We cracked under that trend line and getting kind of bought right back up to $8. So, 801 now on the ask. Got a 803 stop on it. I'm ain't gonna look at it anymore. Ain't gonna look at it. SIG cracking the 59 support. That was decent. I like when these things get heavy. They slow down and get heavy on that bottom support and then crack them. CLSK just stopped out of. Nice. All right. That one was looking nice. Now just curled back around, took me out. Now all I'm working with is NEXT. So again, today, I mean, managing risk well, just cannot hit a trade. Just can't hit a trade. Seeing everything well. I feel so good with what I'm seeing. I'm just not getting them. Just not getting them. All right, I'm just gonna let NEXT work. You can't trade on that. Yeah, it was a little challenging. I think it's designed more for swing trades, as was Capital. That's why they was more for swing trading, but CPro more for active trading. But traders, that's gonna wrap it up for me today. Good work for those who are green, are managing the risk well, not marrying any tickers. Good work. Do a little flippy one more time, then I'm going to head on out of here. It just feels so weird when you see everything so well and you are red on the day. It's just, man, Unlucky. That's all it is. Oh, APH, don't draw me in. No. APH, don't do it. Drawing me in. All right, APH. Nice move up. Tapping the 200-day and 50-day moving averages. I might have to get involved here. 67.65 is the top there. All right, 67. Let's look at resistance as well left of the chart. 67. Yeah, about 50. 67.50 is going to have to be the risk there. I just really don't want it to pull. Don't pull back yet, please. Don't pull back yet. I've missed too many of these. Let's see. What was it? What was that ticker? APH. All right, APH. Give it to 50, 30 cents. Oh, I don't have it. Can't hit it for that many shares because I'm working NEXT right now. Shoot. Well, how much buying power do I have then? Dang it! I tried to hit it at 67.21. All right, I'll get it at 67.19. Stop's gonna be really 67.50. How much risk is that? 30 cents on 50 shares, $15. I think that's appropriate. All right, APH 67.50. I really like left of the chart. This is what I'm saying. Like, if today would have been a green day, or maybe it will be a green day, but if I would have started out very green, I want to stick around more and keep trading if the signal presents itself like this. The green days have got to be bigger. We got to get the green days looking good. Got to get the green days working for us. I'm going to set the stop on at 67.50. $66. All right, stop in place. Keith, you demand. Appreciate that, man. You guys are going to be the man. You guys are going to be the mans. We're going to get the trading accounts going. I'm here for you guys. 100%. 100% here for you guys. I'm going all in for you guys. Doing it all. I promise I will help you guys as much as I can. All free information. But yeah, this is a good learning lesson, because yesterday I realized, as I hit max L on the account, digging myself in a hole, I realized, Kevin, I was just thinking, I sit there on the toilet or in bed or in the shower driving the car, and I reminisce about, okay, what is going on here, Kevin? What is going on? On the red days, you try to dig yourself out of a hole, and on the green days, you literally take like one or two green trades and you just call it a day. If you work harder on the red side, no wonder you're going to have some nice red days. If you keep working those so much, it's about time to work the green days. So that's what we're going to do. APH going to chill with that one. See if we can get that one to pull back a little bit. And NEXT still with that one, unfortunately. George, BOWN going up. BOWN, a lot of volume there. 934, the 200-day moving average. 934, the 200-day moving average. This chart is ugly. Very ugly chart. Mucho uglioso chart. And a decent spread there. Decent spread. It's got support down around 720 if on the long side. It could be like a sympathy thing to 80TX. Man, a decent spread there. Those spreads are horrific if you get involved with them on the short side and the thing just goes straight up and halts. 80TX could be like a sympathy off of that. That one's approaching highs, BOWN. All right. Yeah, so BOWN, ADTX, those are ones with a lot of volume on them right now to be mindful of. Oh, man. SIG against that 59 support would have been nice. That one's 57.90 now. Man, that would have been really good. Actually would have been really good. Roku still fading. APH, I need that one to keep selling and get under 67. Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros. Why are we up, Dutch Bros? Dutch Bros. We have the 50-day at 66.20. It's tapping that right now. Dutch Bros. Day moving average could be the risk there. So Dutch Bros, BROS is a could be a trade right there. Oh, 16-cent spread. I don't like that. Thinking. I probably don't have the BP to be in all three of these trades. Oh, CLSK, come on. Fake out breakdown, pops up, takes me out, sells off. Story of my life. Okay, I'm just going to be working NEXT, APH. Those are the two I'm going to work. APH against 6750, NEXT still, if that one wants to fade, against 75. Traders, that's going to wrap up. That's going to wrap up today for me. BOWN, we'll see what that one's doing. That's holding up 850 support right now. And AP, what was the other one? APTX. ADTX. ADTX pulling back down 11. That one's just going to be tough. It could be backside. So be mindful of that. George points out CSAI. Another somewhat recent IPOs of January. Volumes ramping up on that a little bit. Trend line's pretty clear. Here's the trend line against 750-ish right now. A lot of random movers at this time. But traders, that's going to wrap it up for me. Manage the risk well. Top tick the heck out of a play. It is what it is. Going to move on to tomorrow. We're not going to be on tilt and blow up or anything like that. Good work today. Stay disciplined. Be disciplined. Traders,